Let me just explain to you. So I'm sure you're aware that where was your son car taken from?
On the Demara Road.
On the Demara Road. That's where he's there.
Yeah, that way he was cutting the land.
Oh, he was cutting the land.
Yeah.
And they took the car from.
Well, he was cutting.
So I don't think they knew that they knew that was his car.
Well, maybe.
Now I want to make it clear.
That is one of my sons.
No, I want to make it clear that a lot of people have been saying that that your son is a drug lord, but I want to tell you something. I do have no evidence of that, ma'am, and I'm not here to cast any aspersion. All I know, the car was taken on the 29th,
yes,
and on the 29th by 5 gunmen.
Yes.
On the 30th, you receive an anonymous call. What did he call? What the person said on the other side of the phone?
I say how much money you say pay back to get a pay because somebody give me this number. You want them good? And I know the vehicle is, I want to know what money you pay for the vehicle.
I think I have it, yeah.
Yeah, no problem. So we'll listen to it after.
Okay.
Right, we'll listen to it after. And but how do you describe the events?
Actually,
Is it worse?
Because I was really scared because what happened, the morning he said he dreamed a frog on the back, on the bed with him.
Okay.
Right? And he told my cousin,
Yeah.
and she said, Gil, I mean, that is not a good dream, that is a really bad dream, that's very frightening.
Yeah.
Something could happen seriously. But he said he went to work to cut the piece of land and he's studying, well, what is this going to happen? What is going to happen? And then while he was raking up the grass, he saw 2 guys coming, masked down.
Okay.
And he had the hay fork in his hand.
Yeah.
So he was going to grand charge with him. And then 3 others jumped out of the bush.
5.
So make it 5. And all of them masked down.
Oh, cool.
They started beat him up, they tear up his jersey, they kick him in the head.
Oh my God.
Asked him for his car keys.
I know they said the car had drugs in it. That is not true.
No.
See, so that's why I'm happy, and that's why I told you when I met you at the front gate there. I said I'm happy. I want to come and clear the air because I mean the word going around. The car had drugs. They had a large amount of marijuana. Blah blah blah. The boy was cutting a piece of land. He parked up his car like any farmer will do, and he was cutting. They came 5 people out of the bushes. They took his car. Go ahead. So they beat him?
Yes. He said they take the cutlass that they had, because they had cutlass too, and they cut his jersey down from here and cut the back and tie him up with it. And then throw him on the ground. They kick him all in the head. They asked him for the car keys, but the gate was closed. So they asked him for the key for the gate, all of that.
Right.
And he gave them it. And they come out, but he said he was fighting to untie his hands, so he didn't know which direction they went. But he didn't have, he had the waka, they take the waka and all.
They took the waka and thing.
They take everything that he had, the bag that he just have, the little the ID card, the bank, car for the car, papers, everything, they just take it. And they go and say,
so you're hearing about this double murder now? So all the rumors going around, and even, you're hearing that drug lord and thing. No, it's not true. It's not a drug lord.
It's not no drug lord.
It's not a drug lord.
No, Mark Troy is a child he used to sell marijuana. That when he was much younger.
Yeah, but he don't do it again.
But he don't do it.
No, he don't do it.
He don't do it. He does more lime.
He's a limer.
He have no.
So he had color like you?
Yeah. He had no wife. So when you have no wife, you're liming. This is my next son coming there. This is Marcus. Let me find. And you ain't have the message that the man that sent. He have one too.
Right. So you can pass around fast here. Look, I come in your own house and tell you with a pass. You take it easy with me. You take it easy. Now, but we just come to. I telling your mom. We just came to clear the air with respect to this drug thing and what people have been saying, that they do that your relatives knew nothing about what the ambush this morning, and they have nothing to do with that. All right, other persons came out and dealt with them, and that's why that is something that we cleared down there already. That your brother had nothing to do with this. All right, the car was taken from him. The persons went down there with their friends, and we don't know if other friends came and dealt with them there. So it have a theory right now that other friends knowing about this went and deal with the 5 there. Because I even heard that and all too. That boy started to be like one of the friend. One of the guys had a little falling up with somebody, and the person knew that 5 of them would have been in the back there with your son's stolen car. You see? So we can't jump to no conclusion. You understand? But go ahead.
When while I was inside,
yeah,
nervous as ever, my phone rang.
I'd say how much money you first you pay back to get a fifth because somebody give me this number. You want them good? And I know the vehicle is, I want to know what money you pay back to get a vehicle.
Yeah.
A guy say, but he was speaking real loud,
Yeah.
and you're hearing a lot of people noise in the background. How men does be talking in the background, you're hearing it. So he say, you want back your car? If you want back your car, you have to pass some money, you know. So with that, my heart started to beat more fast. And I told him, when I called my grandson and I tell him, he said, "Oh, but that thing not coming from any jail. There's
Yeah.
the jail."
You do, because you're right, because they know the car was posted
Yes,
all over.
yes, yes.
The car was posted all over,
Yes,
stolen, you know.
yes,
So
yes.
once them see a number, them going and calling, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right here.
For 8,000 because they have a scrap now, so I didn't look at it as give it up. You can understand now. So the police see and collect them more everything straight. They give a collect car and son because we have family too. I tell them so. You know, how money paid up for it now. We're going to get the seller for 8,000 because they have a scrap now, so I didn't look at it as give it up. You can understand now. So the police see and collect them more everything straight.
No police seen.
They give a collect car and son.
When they took the car at gunpoint, and his son was beaten badly and the time up on him, we got the picture of the car with numbers to call if you have information.
Yes, yes.
And remember, I posted everything for
Yes,
you.
yes.
I posted everything for her. And that is why I tell you, but sometimes when things happen, you have to come out and talk. We wouldn't have gone this distance if we didn't know. If this woman didn't come out and she said she believed in me. You believe in me, right?
All the time.
All the time, right? And that's how they take the number and they call. Say whatever going on. So, $8,000. Ting. And we're going to scrap the car. You hear the voice note right now.
For 8,000 because they have a scrap now, so I didn't look at it as give it up. You can understand now. So the police see and collect them more everything straight. They give a collect car and son because we have family too. I tell them so. You know, how money paid up for it now.
And they did, and let me tell you something, they did start to scrap the car, yeah?
This is the one he sent for me.
I'd say how much money you first you pay back to get a fifth because somebody give me this number. You want them good? And I know the vehicle is, I want to know what money you pay back to get a vehicle.
They're in jail.
That is what I said. You hear any more?
They're in jail. I thought they did with the phone in jail.
Well, yeah, right.
So it's the same call, it's the same note thing but son of.
Did they send a video, did they send a voice note now? Where, yes, so that is how he ended it. And if I open it, that is it.
5 minutes to get in contact with him.
Look, you have me on my phone, man. Look me here. Look, I don't send myself the thing there. Look at there, right? All right, so here you are. So you see what's going on? So that's how the number went off. That's how it went off. When we posted it, remember we trying to get by the car was taken at gunpoint on Tuesday. And lo and behold, they call you on Wednesday. So you wasn't scared when they called you?
Yes, I was real nervous because I alone here, I was really frightened. I didn't hear any men and them talking, so I tell my grandson that
That's
is
prison.
jail, yeah.
I thought they take out all the phone from the prison. How do they leave back some?
Them can't take that.
Now they leave back some. You see, they say they take out all the phones. They say, have a big press, they deal with it.
So now when you play this, you go say, but hey, but how did I take out all the phone and it's still a phone in jail?
It's still a phone in jail. I jail. So I just showing you how they coordinated with the clip outside. They coordinate. No, it just goes to show just how they wanted to kill the judge and police officials and whatnot. You see how they're coordinating. So there's another thing. They're coordinating how to do the thing. So they know to tell the people carry the car down. So carry the car in the back road. So you don't know who these people tell. And our next clip come and deal with them. But it's somebody innocent that is stole the car from. It is not a drug lord. It is nothing.
I could carry and show you where you was cutting and all this.
No. Don't do all. We're going through all that. It's not a drug lord people. And this is not the first time this happened where you see people calling you and telling you, I know where your car is and I know this, I know. Let me tell you something, don't get tired in kidnapping and crime and things. When your number go out there, right? You wouldn't believe how people don't care about the incident and the nature of the incident. They want to extort you, you know. But you decided that you're going to make no report.
No, my son, he went and make a report in the station.
Yeah.
So while the police was at the place where he was cutting, this message come in. And I called my cousin and tell her that I get a message where they say they find the car.
I'd say how much money you first you pay back to get a fifth because somebody give me this number. You want them good? And I know the vehicle is, I want to know what money you pay back to get a vehicle.
Yeah.
So the policeman who was with him, asked me to send the number for the police. So I sent the number for the police, and I don't know what went on after. Oh, yeah.
And what number this call came from?
7 something.
That is very interesting. You like to know the number. It's very interesting that you want to know where the number came from. But so you see how they're operating from, and these people are innocent people. These people are innocent people. I'm happy that we cleared the air and, we met with the mother. And that's how far the investigation, double murder thing is a big thing right now. And I'm happy that we cleared the air and you understand what exactly is going on with respect to this double murder and the car that was taken on the Tuesday. The man, it was a piece of land he was cutting by, and you hear the voice too, like I'm playing the voice note for you.
8,000 because I have a scrap now, so I know that I just gave it, but he can't understand now. So the police see and collect them everything straight. Like if I collect clients, because I have family too. I tell them so. How money paid up for it.
Jail number, eh?
Jail number. Look at here. Look the number 73396. What is this here?
2.
9621?
Look like a 7.
Yes, check and see if you have it back.
I'm still nervous,
No, don't be nervous.
Now that you come, I'm more nervous.
No.
The fellow with the car.
All right, so
this
is what went on.
That is the person I'm a big son who the thief car.
All right, so his son, the woman's son had just arrived, and so he heard from the mother who got the call, and so we know the number. Now he will give us the number. All right? Hi, where are you going? This is the guy who was beaten. I'm putting it together for you. This is the guy who was beaten. Initial reports stated and sent to us that it was drugs and whatnot. He was cutting grass on a piece of land in Demerara. 5 men came out of the bushes. We just spoke to his mother. They had on masks and whatnot. They took his car, they took his walker, they tied him up, they beat him. Now I'm telling you what went on here. So when they beat him now, that was Tuesday the 29th. On Wednesday, the mother right across here, got a call from an anonymous source saying, you better pay $8,000. You're hearing it right now.
8,000 because I have a scrap now, so I know that I just gave it, but he can't understand now. So the police see and collect them everything straight. Like if I collect clients, because I have family too. I tell them so. How money paid up for it.
So after that now, they carry the car and they say, okay, well, Wednesday, which is this morning, Wednesday night into this morning, they park the car and they start to scrap it in a side road from here. When they start to scrap the car now, the 5 fellas, they were ambushed, and we want to believe is by their own clip, because the other people didn't get to share the loot. They did not get to share the loot. When they did the robbery, that somebody squealed on them. And they went and confronted them in the bush there, and dealt with them. I want you to know, you have nothing to do with that. Okay, sir? You have nothing to do with that. And my information is 100. Before I reach here, I say, you know what? Right is right. Let me come and talk to this boy, because he wasn't part of killing nobody or nothing. The 5 fellas who took the car there, they were confronted by persons that are known to them. And they dealt with 3 and 2 escape. So the police don't know who do the shooting. So it's very easy to say that this boy here, the victim is a drug lord, and he wrongs up a posse now, and he gone, and he went and deal with that. That is far from the truth. Because we were going with that narrative, We were going with that narrative, but I started a chip. I said, nah, this is adding up.
I told him
Yeah, I called my researcher. I said, this is adding up, and I said, come back on the scene, because I met a lot of people before I come to you, and they said, you not in nothing. They said, long time is just a lot of stripping or something, but that is it. You not in nothing. So, because those are serious accusations, There is serious accusations that, boy, that man organized a clip, and the clip went down, and they deal with them, and that is far from the truth. The man in prison who called you, say here what's going on. You get back a car for $8,000, we're going to scrap it. So he tell the fellas them carry it up. So when they carry it up, so now, remember we have the opinion, I'm not selling the prison again, but it still have. But nevertheless, so when they carry it up there now, while they're scrapping the car, 4 other people come out. 3 or 4 people come out of the bushes and just start to wet everybody. 2 drop down right there. 1 run to the hospital and 2 escape. three of the persons from zone 8, right there.
That had to be the same 5 who come behind.
But that had to be the same 5, but you don't know how the deal went sour with them.
Yes.
So you have nothing to do with that, and I want to make it clear and abundantly clear. This man have nothing to do with that. Yeah? You have nothing to do with that. You know, drug trade, and this man is some drug lord, and all kind of shit. No. I tell you this because I set in the record straight, and I'm sure you're happy to not set in the record straight. That because it's a serious accusation. Because remember, people died, and first thing they say, boy, that man, yeah, the man I call no shot. He just happy get back his car, and furthermore, I don't even know if you want that car again.
No.
Sell that car and start it all over. Sell that car and start it all over. Sell that car, get that car off your hand. But just showing you how things can happen. I'm just showing you because when they stole your car, apparently it had a kind of thing went sour with it. Sour with the whole thing. So when the man called, they say you want 8,000.
For 8,000 because I have a scrap now, so I look at it, just give it up, he can't understand now. So the police see and collect them money, everything straight. Like if I collect guy or something, because I have family too. I tell them so. Money paid up for
Other men didn't like that. So they went and meet their friends and they dealt with their own friends. You remember, always remember something. There's never loyalty among thieves. It have no loyalty. Never. That is a true saying that there's no loyalty among thieves. But I am happy, and what have you to say? Before we went to reach all this.
The report I read this morning, that report, I want to know what is this, you know.
That report, now, let me explain something. We have retracted that. That is the report was given to us by the police. You understand? We got that from the police. But when I came down here, I told my guy here, I said, carry me down to that scene. And let me meet people. I know everybody from around here. All in zone 8 and I know people. And when they started to tell me, because they even tell me, they mentioned to me, go back and listen to that voice note and you realize the person was not in a quiet zone, they was in a jail.
I'd say how much money you say pay back to get back to because somebody give me this number. You want them good? And I know the vehicle is, I want to know what money you pay back to get vehicle.
And I didn't tell you that. But I just wanted to hear that voice note. And it's so true. Just what the person said, go back and listen to the voice note. It had a lot of people talking. And it had a lot of people talking, so I had already known. So there was a fallout between them in prison and the people who take your car. And you have nothing to do with that. Full stop. But you can just tell me the ordeal when they came and they took your car. You were cutting grass.
Yeah. And, well, I just hear voices, and when I look up, I see 2 men coming out of the bush. And one of them had a gun in the hand, and they tell me, well, don't move. On my hay fork. And they come on the ground to lie down. I end up seeing 3 more coming through the bush. And they put me to lie down on the ground. And one ended up kicking me in my head.
Oh, God.
And they tie him up with to cut my jersey off.
Half on you.
Yeah, you know that, man? You know that?
Well, your mother first. Yeah, go on, let me.
Yeah, well, I cut my jersey on the top of my hand, hug tight me in the back.
Yeah, and they really kick you up in your belly and thing.
They really kick me up now, they beat my back, but it's my too large.
Right. And then when you free yourself on you. But if the vehicle that was taken had marijuana and it was loaded with drugs, why would you have gone to the police station? Because he went to the police station. Am I right?
Yes.
When it now happened, you free yourself and you're going up Arima police station. Oh God, they take my car. They put it on an all points bulletin, APB, all about. Look out for this car, blah, blah, blah. This car was taken just a short while ago by armed gunmen in the Demerara area, all points bulletin. You understand? And lo and behold, he come back home. He mother get a call the Wednesday. You know, you have to find $8,000. Hear the voice. You have to find $8,000. You're scrapping this car. But she had do nothing. Lo and behold, while they're scrapping the car, while they carry the car in a corner, right where the fellas in them living, in the street next door to them, where the 3 fellas from, somebody from that same zone, swing in the bush while they're scrapping the car and wet all of them.
They went to hunt the scene.
They went to hunt. But that's what the report said. They went to hunt. But they were scrapping the car. So while they were scrapping the car, because remember the fellas in them who thief your car and who scrapping the car, living right by the street, right in the back of her. So from where they live, they could go across into that road where the car was being scrapped, just walk through the bushes. You understand? If you understand that area, I understand that area. They could walk through the bushes and go back there. So while they were scrapping the car, men just came out of the bush and wet all of them. 2 died. And so the first thing people say now, hey, here now, you know what going on there? You see the man? Who are the wagon? He's a drug man. And he had weed in the car. And he boys swing out now and they deal with the fellas. far from the truth. That has nothing to do with it. So is that the bacchanal is between the man in prison, the fellow scrapping the car, and their friends. And there's no loyalty among thieves. And what is your name?
Troy Pollard.
Troy Pollard.
Yes, sir.
Pollard?
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Yes, sir.